Hey people, Infant here, 3v3, Fend Unlock, blue team. Wolfguard is a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support. Fighting in melee begins with a shield, can shoot his own fellows in the head to encourage them. This is the Vostroyan Firstborn elite scheme. Alongside BuckLuvy and a Daemonhunter, a spellcaster with a bolt gun, can get to melee weapons, can support and control. And rounding off the team here, it's FreshMangoJuice and a Mekboy. Teleporting hero fighting in ranged combat with a bunch of orky gadgets up against the Arkham Knight here on the red team with a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that can leap into combat, some powerful disruption and support the same Han elite color scheme here. Alongside OSO and a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects, cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption fighting in melee, and this is the awesome Iron Warriors elite scheme. Rounding off the teams, nucka4ya and a Force Commander. Versatile frontline hero, can bring powerful offense, disruption and support. For the Emperor, this is the Blood Ravens. Fighting in melee, innit, of course. Just hiding in some bushes there for a while, but now he's moving. What is this? Chaos Lord tried to get a very cheeky decap on the VP. Everything said no. Sentinel up here for Wolfguard. BuckLuvy into Strike Squad. Double shooters for FreshMangoJuice. And Arkham Knight does have some Howling Banshees. Got Guardians up first though, so Howling Banshees are only just joining the fight now. Warlock's off the field, I think. Are they going to move in without the Warlock? They are. In on the Mekboy, who will teleport away most likely. Orky left hooks, there he goes. Teleports away. 489 to 500 on the VPs. Double Heretics taking lasgun shots, I guess. Where's the CSM? They are in there. What is this crap? Is that mines? Oh. Down goes the Daemonhunter, but not before he chucked out some Imperial brain mines. Force Commander also got affected, runs away. Mekboy in. Is that only. Those rocks are apparently only light cover. Okay. 471 to 500. Sentinel took a bunch of damage, but did get away. Mekboy does not get away. Heretics doing a good job there. Anything wiped? I don't think anything wiped. Oh, double tax for nucka4ya. Force Commander's off the field. Maybe we'll see some... Yeah, Purgation on the way. Maybe we'll see the Chainsword and Storm Shield going on, eh? Where's the Sentinel? Needs repairs. Oh. Inquisitorial Stormtroopers helping to repair it, but now it's moving. Oh, because of this. Scouts trying to cap the VP. They did get a decap. Can they get a model? Maybe. Tax coming in. Shooting up those Stormtroopers. One of them's taking point, I guess. Now they're pulling back. 431 to 500 early on. Red team going for a power bash. Eldar are on it. Looters should help them get rid of these pesky Eldar, though. Got that death gun to suppress infantry. Sluggers have their burners for more health. And fire. Yeah, there's the Warlock getting suppressed. Taking a lot of damage, actually. And the shooter boys, only one of them has big shooters to suppress with. Meanwhile, back to the mid. Strike Squad versus Tactical Marines. Strike Squad can pop their Kraken bolts. There we go. For 20% more damage versus heavy infantry. And a bunch of Chaos fellas coming in to help out. Daemonhunter still down there. Wolfguard trying to clear out to revive. Now he's going for the revive. Heretics coming in. Or not. Oh, they're strangely split up. They're getting on the Purgation. BuckLuvy's Stormtroopers have wiped, and we do see Chainsword and Storm Shield with Artificer Armor. And there's a lot of lasguns though, innit? And shotguns also from the Cataclysm, so he has to run. Here Banshee's yelling, but we'll stay here with these Heretics. What are these CSM up to? Tying up Guardsmen, I guess, but they could be threatened here by these Cataclysms with their power melee. Cataclysms ignoring them for now. There we go. There we go. Straight in there with those scary Cataclysm knives. Even a Marine has to run from those guys. I think they'll be alright. Commissar with his shield up, being tickled by the scouts. Their bolt guns don't do a huge amount of damage. Eldar still pressuring here, eh? Looters were forced off by something. Oh, maybe Rangers helping out with some long-range disruption. Although they don't have their long rifles yet, so maybe not. Banshees just got in, I guess. Electric armor from the Mekboy with the electric shock. Sends the Banshees packing. He's also got his big shooter for more Daka. 349 to 500. 1-to-1 cap. No VPs lost yet by the red team. Could change very soon though. Something is capping mid. There's the Purge Soul from the Purgation, slowing down and dealing damage over time to the Chaos Lord. We also saw the Energy Burst draining some energy off him too, although he doesn't have many abilities to use at the moment. Just killed a weak. I wonder how much it cripples. It's got to be at least like 50%, you would think. So maybe a good thing to have against that Chaos Lord and, well, like 3 melee heroes, I suppose. 349 to 500 still. 1-to-1 cap. Blue team will take the mid though for a 2-to-1. They can finally start getting some VPs off the red team. Tier 2's coming in for the red team. Blue team trying to cap. What are you shooting at there, bud? Apparently he's hitting the generator somehow. The Emperor or something. Okay, now he's actually hitting it. Visually as well. CSM just running into melee, which is very risky with Strat Squad right there. Banishment hits them. They just wanted to stop the Purgation from firing, but I don't know if that was worth it. Didn't drop a model, I guess. And it did stop them firing for a moment. Imperial Brain Mines getting chucked in. Chaos Lord shoots one of them, but now they can't see them. I guess the Rangers can spot them though, eh? Yeah. The Rangers can spot them. Once they're spotted, you shouldn't... Yeah, the units shouldn't run over them. But you can, of course, detonate them with something else if you are the team with the mines you want them to explode. Channeling on the Howling Banshees. Perhaps kept them alive there. Chased off by Strat Squad and Sluggers running in. We have double Grenade Launcher Heretics for OSO into Tier 2. I don't see any Tier 2 units coming in though. Oh, Banshees did wipe. They did not get away. The Banshees did go down. 322 to 496. Arkham Knight not happy. Not happy. Oh, was it a bit of electric shock maybe on retreat path? Because as you see there, for some reason it does power melee damage. Which it may have specifically been made that way to help it in retreat, to make it a retreat killer, I guess. Lots of pew pew from the Eldar. Warlock jumping in, but the Mekboy teleports out in time. These guys got a full bash and a decap. And they're still in play here, the blue team. Mark of Khorne CSM now for OSO. Getting an aspiring champion gives these guys power melee chain axes. Good foot speed, more hit points. Just bad tempers in general. Can they take out the looters there? Very close. They do. Looters go down. That was a nice win for the red team there. 321 to 476. They still have more VPs as well. Devastator's coming in for nucka4ya. Got a Librarian. Support sub-commander for the Space Marines. Can teleport allies around. Speed them up with Veil of Time. And he's a good melee combatant too. Also comes with the Smite. We're going to see it here. Alongside the Force Commander who's slowing him down with Defend. But he's now got his Sacred Standard up. So he's like a full-on support Force Commander. Which typically do quite well in a 3v3. Especially a map like this where you see lots of team fights in the middle as the game goes on. You'll be buffing huge amounts of stuff. Some of those guys exploded and then they run. Sentinel still in play. Here come Ogryns. Wolfguard does have the power sword. No sign of Aura of Discipline yet. We may see that alongside the Ogryns. Vindicator Assassin coming in. There's a late tier 2 for FreshMangoJuice. Arkham Knight with Wraithguard. Oh, the CSM died. What the heck happened to the CSM? Weren't they over here? I have no idea. The CSM died. OSO's laughing at the slaughter. I don't know what happened to him. Ran into some rowdy orcs over there, maybe? Or maybe they were on my screen and I just missed them, which is entirely possible. Devastator's in a good spot here to stop this approach, or at least slow it down. Ogryns getting suppressed. They have their Boned Leader. 283 to 468. Force Barrier. Oh, one of the Ogryns got through. Force Barrier is from the Force Staff, which makes him even better in melee and gives him a pretty damn good ranged attack as well with his Hand Lightning. He needs a bolt pistol to get Hand Lightning from the Emperor. Devastators are bulldozed by the Ogryns who just face tanked those devs. Who cares about heavy bolters? Plasma guardsmen and non-plasma guardsmen. Ogrins are eventually dealt with. Yeah, the Librarian's doing a lot of damage to them with his power melee 4 staff. What is this? Eldar on the power again. Weird Boy says no. A bit weird like that. Purgation have their Psy Cannon. Good damage to all targets. And there's the Vindicator Sniper. Using his anti-infantry rounds at the moment, but he can switch to anti-vehicle rounds. Strike Squad got their Justicar in. Make them more survivable. And it is a level 2. And the Daemonhunter has got his Force Glaive. He's gone melee mode. And that might have been in response to the Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marines. Maybe that's what got them killed. Chaos Lord has Lightning Claws. Talk about melee mode. Armor of the Inferno. And Icon of Khorne for healing on hit. And the claws attack very quickly, so it synergizes quite well with it. 265 to 463. Oh, they got a decap through here, the red team. Well done. That was all nucka4ya's doing. Very experienced Force Commander player. Back to the mid. Daemonhunter, I think he just got some energy back, maybe from the Sanctify Global or from the Purification Strike Squad ability. Lots of ways to manipulate energy, the Ordo Malleus faction. Daemonhunter using the Ignite. Is that what it's called? Inferno. Ignites the air, but it's called Inferno. Chucking some more mines out. Those guys flee. And that's channeling on the Wraithguard, but then the Warlock goes down, which caused a spirit... I don't know what is it called? Like a spirit backlash on those Wraithguard and stuns them. Orks dropped in with her fancy grenades. He makes a really good entrance and immediately kills a shooter boy, which would have inspired things nearby. I don't think anything was nearby. It might only inspire Eldar things. Zap is in here. It's on the Force Commander at the moment, and it jumps and attacks, but they can tough it out. Weird Boy doing his zapping. He needs to move, I think, Mr. Weird Boy. Wraithguard almost got a volley on him. Here's those Ogrins, got a bit of XP. Lord Commissar, level 2. No Aura of Discipline yet. Wraithguard got a bit close, though. Librarian might be able to do a really good force barrier here for the approach. Chaos Lord's here too. He does have heretics to worship him, but they are busy power bashing. So you get a speed boost from the worship. They might get flanked. If these guys can push through the Eldar, they could get flanked. Looks like the heretics are now turning around. Mekboy taking huge amounts of damage. Got the custom force field up though. Able to teleport to relative safety. Chaos Lord, could he just use the Galaxy Burn? Maybe. Rat Squad run. Got double plasma attacks on nucka4ya. Really bad news for the Ordo Malleus infantry. Also late game Ork infantry, which is often heavy. Grenades. Some good hits. Sluggers get through. Chase things off. Can they kill a ranger? They do. They're down to a single model now. Chaos Lord is still going. Uses Kill the Weak. Trying to kill an Ogrin before running, I suppose. Oh, they just run themselves, the Ogrins. I thought they were going to stay there and fight in there. Commissar almost level 3. 265, 375. Red team did take the mid, but then they just kept on going for the slaughter. Tier 3 for OSO. Doing a good job with just a Chaos Lord and 2 heretics, I think. Wraithguard with some big exploding Wraith Cannon shots. Really bad trade for the Guardsmen because they just get suppressed by him. Got the Commissar in here, Mekboy in here to tie them up. And the Daemonhunter. What kind of damage does this do? Doesn't tell me what the Inferno does. Plasma Cannon Dreadnought in play. Gives you a really nice artillery piece. 1200 hit points on it, and now they need to respond to a vehicle. Wraithguard could mess it up. The attacks could switch to missile launchers. Force Commander could get a fist. They've got options here. This guy could get a las cannon. OSO could maybe get a tank on the field in tier 3 as well. Pushing all the way through. The blue team, they are committing the Dreadnought quite far up. Ouch. Heretics paying the price. Ouch again. That was a banishment going in. Chaos Lords mixing it up in amongst the Strat Squad now. They do have their Justicar alive still. Yeah, but they still don't want to fight him, as you can see. Dreadnought just casually power bashing here. And the Wraith Guard get a volley or two on it. Or maybe on the garrison. Looks like Stormtroopers in the garrison. With their Warrior Acolyte guy. Who runs 262 to 368 on the VPs. Chaos Lord, is he going to make it out? Oh, was that Drain Life? No, what was he doing? Looked like he was doing Drain Life there. Goes down, but should get revived on that spot. I think he did some good interference play. Sometimes it's worth just losing your hero to put a bit of work in. So you might have saved a bunch of power bashing there. Tier 3 for nucka4ya. Looks like it's only BuckLuvy in Tier 2 now. The Dreadnought coming out would have cost over 100 power, 120 I think. So that would have delayed him. Weird Boy gets a very good shot and chucks the zap in on these Guardians. And Chaos Terminators are in for OSO even. Force Commander runs, level 4. Is he touching power? What's going on there? Scouts got a decap on the VP again. They've been a massive pain in the arse for the blue team. Commissar level 3 now, can't quite get in there. And red team will take the mid. And get a 2-1, I guess. Don't know why he used the Inferno there. Misclick maybe. Or miss keystroke. Don't think I've noticed a single Rift Tear yet from that guy. Chaos Terminators on capping duty. Start off with Combi Bolters and Power Fists. Okay, they move off with some Corn Worship support. Giving plus 1.5 speed these days? I think it is. Battle Wagon coming in for FreshMangoJuice. And that was the Ethereal Slash almost. Goes down now. Chaos Lord is back to his feet. They're level 3. Some fire. And then persuaded to leave. No weapon upgrade yet for the Terminator. Taking big damage from all the Plasma and the Plasma Cannon and the Psy Cannon. This is nucka4ya. Could disrupt a big chunk of this with the Librarian. I thought maybe he'd keep the Force Commander back there so that these guys get to defend. But he went straight in. Librarian runs, Force Commander runs. Devastators run, double tax are still here. And the Terminators are getting some demoralization now with the kills. That red effect you see is things getting demoralized and losing damage and taking more damage. Oh, they almost dropped a model, those fellas. The blue team need to get the mid back, I guess. Scouts again. Look at that, they got a full cap. Well played, fellas. Triple cap here in for the red team. Avatar on the way, more Heretics on the way. Baneblade on the way. Where's the Battle Wagon? It's menacingly hanging out here near the power. You guys getting inside of it? What are you doing? Mekboy is getting inside of it. Okay. Eldar pushing this power again. Weird Boy can warp vomit most of them, but then what? Just a couple of shooter models beside him. I guess the Battle Wagon is the then what? I think he's waiting for the Sluggers. The Sluggers just got in. Nob Squad on the way for FreshMangoJuice. He's going to wait for these guys too. Land of Raider Redeemer on the way for nucka4ya. Blue team. Oh, don't quite take the mid. A clutch. Let the Galaxy burn there, stopping the cat. Although maybe not stopping it for too long. There's target acquired on the Force Commander. Vindicare shot him. And he can now keep track of his movements, although he's easily seen from there. Okay, the blue team did get the cat. Force Commander goes down, which means the Sacred Standard buffs things even more. Up to a 35% damage buff from the Sacred Standard when he's down. Downed in a good spot for that, eh? There's the Force Barrier. Is it worth just keeping him down? I guess you don't get the defend when he's down. Strike Squad getting wrecked by double attacks with plasma guns using Kraken bolts. Librarian runs. What's this? Oh, it was the off-map artillery. Emperor's Wrath. I thought it was the Demolisher Cannon for this guy, but he's not. The Baneblade wasn't on the field yet. There's the Nob Squad, there's the Battle Wagon running things over. Usually bounces around like a weirdo. Nob Squad getting their hammers really quickly, actually. Maybe they're expecting a Land Raider. And they'd be right, because it just hit the field. I assume it's going to come mid. There's the Avatar. Super unit for Eldar. Powerful combatant with tons of hit points. And he buffs nearby allied infantry a lot. A bunch of super units on the field now. Chaos Lord got the revive. And levels to 4. Force Commander runs. He's almost level 5. Big Zap Gun shot there from the Battle Wagon. That was huge. Hit so much stuff. Wraithguard still in play. Avatar still in play. And the Baneblade, of course, is rattling away with all its guns. Looks like the Devastators have Veil of Time on them, but they almost wiped. Wraithguard get a good volley there. And now they're healing. Oh, they're using their Wraithbone, are they? With the Warlock's down, so he's not healing. And they get the Dreadnought. Right Lance doing some great work there. Oh, there's a Las Cannon too. They do get the Dreadnought. 159 to 264 on the VPs. Bullgrin's on the field now, getting in on the Wraithguard. Upgrade for Ogrins gives them more hit points, more damage, and a new ability. Which is not necessarily better ability, but it's definitely useful in its own way. Just do you want disruption or do you want suppression in a large area? You do get better base stats as well, of course, for the unit. The Land Raider Redeemer is here. And that's a Rocks from the Orks, chucked right on it. Couple of 3 good hits there on it. I don't think there's anything to follow it up. There's also an Orbital. I guess the Orbital was thrown in by BuckLuvy. Dodges that. So the Land Raider, you can retreat back to it, reinforce off it, even jump inside of it. It's like a mobile HQ for the entirety of the red team now. They can all mark it as a retreat point. Got some good weapons also. But it's often best used to staying the hell back and being a retreat point, meaning that you can be super aggressive with your infantry. But the art of diving it into a fight and doing a bunch of damage and then backing off again can be very handy. Land Raider Crusader here. You can't retreat back to this one, but it will reinforce you, give you some health and energy regen. It's got Hurricane Bolters and awesome Psy Cannons on the top. It's a huge upgrade for this guy when he got Psy Cannons. It's a good versus all targets. Force Commander throws up the Fen, tries to revive the Warlock, gets him. Warlock, Steel Witchblade of Pernus and Channeling Runes. It might be worth, I mean, Channeling Runes is so good. It might be worth getting a Warp Throw, even if it's just to throw the knobs away. Or the Bullgrins maybe. Imperial Abyss chucked in. That's an Imperial Abyss from OSO. Made a whole bunch of stuff retreat, that's for sure. And the Commissar goes down. That's a decent nuke, I think. Take down the hero with it. 159 to 191. Here is Tempest. Thanks to the Armor of Damnation. Slowing down units, then silencing them, and then dealing damage. Silencing Eldar can be huge. A lot of them have crafty abilities to use on you. Force Commander level 6 runs away. Weird Boy throwing the Nob Squad in there. And Flash Kits as well. I don't think the Flash Kits wanted to get that close. Nob Squad are getting super targeted, let's say. There's a rocket run from Wolfguard. A pretty good one, actually. Did hit the Nob Squad there with collateral damage, but they didn't actually drop a model. Unless they did have their Nob Leader. I'm not sure if they did. Constant repairs for the Land Raider. This Land Raider's taking a bunch of damage already. 159, 191. Red team capping mid with Autocannon Terminators. It's the only unit OSO has, though. Chaos Lord is where? Off the field? I can't even select him. He must be inside the Land Raider. 159 to 191. There's Tempest. Doesn't seem like it's hitting much, though. Wraithguard level 2. Demolisher Cannon. Is it? No, that was the Emperor's Wrath again. Repairs for that Land Raider. Repairs for the Baneblade, but it's getting quite low. Wraithguard doing some good work. I was going to say maybe another Wraith Guard, but he's got triple Guardian weapon teams here. 2 of them with Bright Lances, but he's got plenty of anti-vehicle. Uh-oh, Wraith Guard getting a bit low. That was the Demolisher Cannon. That cannon on the front they need to manually target. 154 to 191 on the VPs. Then they carry Assassin's level 3, so he's been picking stuff off, definitely. Warlock, what are you doing, buddy? You are dying pretty hard. Leapt into death. Chaos Lord just trying to cap. Yeah, it might be difficult for the Chaos Lord to get into a fight. Orbital goes in. Big hit on the Crusader. It tanks it though. So some well-placed let the Galaxy burns might be the best he can do. Maybe it's worth him going after the natural VP, eh? Wolfguard is doing a big job in the mid. Level 7 with Defend and the Standard. Retreat back to the Land Raider, of course. Avatar's here now. So huge buffs then. With the Force Commander buffs and the Avatar passive buffs. Massive bonuses for this infantry. These tactical marines must have done huge damage with those plasma cannons. Should they get missile launchers though for these 2 vehicles? Flash gets it here. They don't have their blasters yet. Probably handy. What is this? Oh, Light of the Emperor. Minor healing and detects enemies. Also protects. I don't actually remember what the stats are on that thing. See it so little. Although I think we saw it in another game recently. Crusader and Baneblade still need repairs constantly. Wraith Guard harassing here. Is that a repair bunker? I think it is. Eldritch. Eldritch hits the Baneblade. Baneblade's going to go down. Eldritch is a vehicle killer, especially the big, fat, super heavy vehicles. Can they get a Crusader now? I mean, they won't be able to Eldritch it anytime soon. 84 to 191. Avatar's on it. Some plasma there to shoot the Avatar, though. He doesn't like plasma. He's backing off. Blast Master gets a shot. Noise Marines in there somewhere. Oh, they're back there. Here comes another Baneblade. 73 to 191. OSO. Got some late... Oh, he got some Mark of Khorne CSM. To run around the east side of the map, apparently. Oh, they got a Crusader. Crusader is down. Auto cannon might have finished it. Maybe Bright Lance has got shots in as well. Avatar might need to get back to base, but does he have time to do that and then come back? Ogrin's smacking around some Terminators. Oh, Chaos Lord was in there though. He's having a grand old time. Level 7. Here comes the Nob Squad. Buffed by the super tough beam. Very expensive war gear. I think it's like 50 power. It's such a huge bonus. Looks like he used it a bit early there though. It wore off before they even got into the fight. 47 to 191. You can't just have the abilities, you know. You'll be able to use them at the right time. I don't know who FreshMangoJuice actually is, but it's probably one of the more experienced players around. Just changed his name to something. All this mango shenanigans going on. Oh no, Mark of Khorne CSM white. Has there been enough time to get more? Well, we can't get more Terminators, you get. Just gonna have 2 types of Terminators to get. We do have blasters on the flash kits now. Big bursts of psychic damage, which is very effective against heavier infantry. They're holding. Red team are holding. Big VP lead now as well. Baneblade number 2 shows up. And that is Cult of Speed. Global ability of the Mekboy, speeding up allied vehicles and making them shoot more often, I think. Which is handy. Very handy for a Baneblade if that's true. Blast Master getting a really good shot on those flash kits. And a nice idea with the Arm of the Inferno. The Galaxy Burn didn't quite hit super well. What is this? That's the Battle Wagon. Look how speedy it is. And I assume there's something inside here. Some Nob Squad inside. Fully upgraded Nob Squad level 3 over 5,000 hit points. And they hit like a truck. They're going to decap. Oh! So much for the Baneblade. There's a Las Cannon, there's Wraith Guard. Bright Lance. 2 Bright Lance, I think, right? Yeah. Vehicles are having a rough time for the blue team. Unless you're a battle wagon and you just leave. Chaos Lord is downed. Level 8 now. Speaking of 8s, blue team are down to 8 VPs. Battle wagon is here. Can it survive? It's a nice rocket run from Wolfguard. Really nice rocket run. Now those bulligans can get stuck into retreat. Can they whack the Wraith Guard here? It seemed like they hit someone, killed him, and then stood there for a second. Bloodlust is in for OSO. Global ability buffing units as they land attacks. Only his own units, of course. Too selfish to help others. There's Emperor's Light again, or Light of the Emperor, is it? Yep. Yeah, I don't see any buff circles, so I'm not sure exactly what it's doing. It looks like it does damage resistance and like some health regen or something. A bit too close. Runs away. The Daemonhunter. Double flash gets a back level 2. What is this? Stormtroopers to decap. Oh, it got built again. Something decapped here. Got some Terminators for nucka4ya. OSO with nothing on the field. 8 to 154. I guess I should have kept with those Terminators. Just got wiped. Missing all the things as usual. Grey Knight Terminators are here. They might have took them out, eh? I assume they were trying to get back to the land raider. I don't see any Terminators laying around, but not everything leaves a corpse, I think. We have Assault Cannon Terminators here. Bulgrin's coming in. Commissar coming in level 6. Backs off again. Battle Wagon is getting repaired. Here comes the 3rd Baneblade. FreshMangoJuice with some Gretchens that can help repair. And that is a Mega Rumbler. Almost got shot to death afterwards, but he gets out. Land Raider backs away. Wait, what is this? Oh, right, he swapped out of the Armor of Damnation, so that's a regular Rift Tear. Slowing things down. Chaos Lord level 8 runs. Didn't quite get the decap, and that is a Vortimer Razorback. Good firepower, good speed. But it can go down quite quickly if you get some anti-vehicle weapons on it. Avatar, is he backing off? Looked like he was backing off. Battle Wagon getting a bit close. A lot of anti-vehicle weapons here. He's trying to charge in, goes down. 8 to 97, 2 to 1 cap for blue team. Can they hold on? Grey Knight Terminator's there. What level are you? Daemonhunter's level 10, bloody hell. Weird Tome of Tranquility. It's got 400 energy to spend. What the heck is that? And the Phobos is here. With a bunch of las cannons on it. Maybe we can hunt down that Vortimer. He seems to be having pathing issues here. What's going on? Grey Knight Terminators are messing up the pathing, I think. Soaking up huge amounts of damage, those guys. Keeping things off the VP. And now they teleport back, and there's the 3rd Baneblade. Eldritch immediately thrown onto it. Can it avoid the Eldritch beams? It cannot. Can they do anything now and finish it off? Wraithguard aren't moving. Phobos is going in. Maybe? Oh, it just seemed to misfire there. They're now repairing the Baneblade. Phobos is being weird. Trying to get close for a Dirge Caster. Orbital thrown in by BuckLuvy. Some decent hits. Shuts down the Terminators, I guess, while they're thrown into the air. Phobos taking big damage from the Baneblade. Don't want to roll up on a Baneblade with another vehicle, generally speaking, because this is what it'll do to it. Does have, yeah, down it goes. Does have Vortimer Razorback support there. What's going on the VP? Light of the Emperor thrown in. Avatar knocks stuff away with his Wrath of Cain. Knob Squad shows up. Level 4. I was going to say they don't seem to have done much, but they are level 4. So I guess I've just missed everything they've done. Right Lance, see? Is there another one still? Oh, there's only one Right Lance now. There is a Las Cannon also. And a Seer Council with fancy spears in there. 8 to 34. Just a constant brawl now in the mid. What can a Nob squad do? Is the Mekboy around to pull the boys? Might be a bit too far away there. Here comes another battle wagon. Is that the same Bullgrims? I think it is. 8 to 34. Is he going to get a fourth Baneblade? Does he have time to get a fourth Baneblade? He's got tons of resources. Maybe it's better to just get Kassakin up and some heavy weapon squads, maybe? Who's that Force Commander? He's in there, level 10. Commissar would have slain him. Nob squad do slay him, given those big Sacred Standard buffs now. Nob squad still in play, eh? 5,500 hit points. OSO with a great unclean one coming in. Land Raider Crusader. A Stormlord this time for Wolfguard. 3 Baneblades and the Stormlord, eh? Oh, look at that. It's got decaps. By Heretics, maybe? Catachan's grabbing it back. It might be worth just keeping these guys here. nucka4ya says Eldar coming, but I don't see one. Rocket runs. Light of the Emperor. Can the Terminators get a decap? Oh look, those fellas in the garrison. Getting some good shots. They could not get a decap. Land Raider has been used very defensively in this game. It's a great effect, I think. It's kept things alive for sure. There's the battle wagon. Is that the third battle wagon or the second? I think it's the third. Orbital thrown in by nucka4ya. Oh, Land Raider is on the field, you idiot. So why did he say LR coming? I got my players mixed up. Maybe he thought... Maybe he knew there was a Crusader coming? I don't know. But there it is. An 8-0 victory for the blue team. Insanely close. What do we got here? Level 8 Commissar. Level 10 Daemonhunter. Level 10 Mekboy was down. Battle Wagon mixing up at the end. Level 10 Force Commander down. Level 9 Chaos Lord down. And the Warlock level 5 down also. OSO struggled to keep an army together in a late game. Especially that weird late Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marine purchase that just died over here. Not sure what happened to the first fellas. Oh, they're here, look. Right here. That's what happened to those guys. They just pushed up a bit too far. Into the hands of the Orks, most likely. Super fun game, super close. Tons of stuff I'm sure I missed. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see ya next time.